Hello, good morning, afternoon everyone. Welcome to my channel. There comes a point in every life where holding on hurts more than letting go. You replay memories, relive pain, and wrestle with the weight of what could have been. But what if I told you your freedom begins the moment you decide to release it all? This isn't just about moving on, it's about rising stronger. Today you're not just watching a video, you're stepping into your next chapter. One choice, one mindset, one powerful decision to let go and move forward. Release the weight. Sometimes the heaviest burden we carry is emotional, not physical. The weight of past mistakes, heartbreaks, regrets, and failures can sit on our shoulders like a ton of bricks. But here's the truth. You can't move forward if you're still dragging your past behind you. The first step to reclaiming your power is to release the emotional weight that's holding you back. You may be holding on because you think letting go means it didn't matter. But letting go doesn't erase the past, it reclaims your future. It means you've decided to stop allowing something that hurt you to control you. You are not defined by what happened to you, but by what you choose to do next. Letting go is an act of courage. It requires you to forgive, to accept, to trust the process of healing, even when the scars still ache. It's looking yourself in the mirror and saying, I deserve better, and then doing the work to make that true. That work is messy, slow, and painful, but it's the path to freedom. Understand this, not everyone and not everything is meant to stay. Some people come into your life to teach you how strong you can be when they leave. Some failures are designed to redirect you to your real path. The universe is not punishing you. It's pushing you to let go of the unnecessary so you can make space for the extraordinary. Let go of who hurt you. Let go of who you were. Let go of the guilt, the shame, the anger, and the what-ifs. You can't rewrite the beginning, but you can write a powerful ending. But only if you have the strength to put the past down. Honor the lesson, not the loss. Every loss we face leaves with a lesson. Pain, while often unwanted, is one of life's greatest teachers. The key to moving forward is not in denying the pain, but in honoring what it came to teach you. Don't just suffer, learn. Don't just move, grow, and something ends a relationship. A dream, a season of your life. It's natural to grieve, but the goal isn't to stay in grief forever. The goal is to transform it into wisdom. Pain has value. Your tears carry truth. Within every setback lies the seed of a comeback. Think about it. Every heartbreak taught you what you value in love. Every betrayal taught you who not to trust. Every failure sharpened your instincts, refined your direction. If you only see the loss, you miss the lesson. If you only see the end, you miss the beginning that follows it. Life doesn't stop because you fail. It offers you a choice. Sit in the ashes and rise from them. You have the power to create meaning from the mess, to build a new story from the ruins. But it starts with shifting your perspective. So ask yourself, what is this experience teaching me? How can I use it to become wiser, stronger, more compassionate? Don't waste your pain. Convert it into power. Don't let a temporary moment of loss become a permanent mindset of defeat. Honor the lesson, not the loss, because the lesson is your ladder to rise. Detach to rebuild. Not everything you lose is a loss, and not everyone you let go of was meant to stay. Sometimes, the best gift you can give yourself is space. Space to breathe, space to heal, space to grow beyond the noise that has been keeping you small. Detachment isn't abandonment, it's self-respect. It's saying, I will no longer pour into what drains me. I will no longer shrink myself for others' comfort. I will no longer sacrifice my peace for anyone who doesn't value it. You cannot rebuild in the place you were. Broken healing requires new energy, new environments, new boundaries. Letting go of toxic attachments, whether it's a person, a place, or a version of yourself, is an act of rebirth. When you detach, you reclaim your voice. You remember who you were before they silenced you. You start to see yourself clearly, not through the lens of pain, but through the truth of your own potential. You start to rebuild not a version of you that pleases others, but one that reflects your highest self. Rebuilding takes time. There's no shortcut, but in the silence of your solitude, you will find strength you forgot you had. In the process of letting go, you will meet the real you, and that version, the unfiltered, undiluted, unshaken you, is worth every step of the journey. Forgive and set yourself free. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's saying you're no longer willing to carry the poison of resentment. When you hold on to anger, you imprison yourself. The longer you hold a grudge, the more power you give the past. Forgiveness is forgiving. It doesn't excuse the behavior. It releases you from its grip. It's an act of defiance against the pain and an act of liberation for your heart. You don't forgive because they deserve it. You forgive because you deserve peace. You forgive because your soul wasn't meant to live in bitterness. Bitterness blocks blessings. Forgiveness makes space for healing, for hope, for happiness. Think of forgiveness as cutting a chain. Every day you hold on to blame, guilt, or hate, you stay chained to the pain. But when you forgive, you cut that link. You let your spirit rise. You clear space in your heart for joy to return. It may take time. That's okay. Start with the willingness. The willingness to forgive yourself for what you did done. The willingness to forgive others so you can stop living through the memory of their mistake. You are not weak for letting go. You are powerful. Forgiveness is the mark of those who have learned to rise above their something powerful about starting again, about rebuilding with experience, with clarity, with purpose. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from strength. You are rising from the ashes. And this time, you know better. Start small. You don't need to have an entire plan. Just take the next step. Lay one brick, plant one seed, a morning routine, a journal entry, a walk, a commitment to self. Small things done daily become the foundation of something unshakable you'll create. The life you want, one decision at a time. And don't rush the process. Transformation takes time. Growth is invisible before it becomes undeniable. This new chapter is yours to design. What will you write? Who will you become? Use the lessons from your past, not as shackles but as scaffolding. Build higher, build bolder, build like someone who knows what loss feels like but also knows how to win. You are not a victim of your story. You are the author of your next chapter, and your pen is still in your hand. Choose to move forward. The past is over. The pain is real, but so is your power. What happens next isn't determined by what broke you, it's determined by what you build from here. Moving on is not forgetting, it's remembering and rising anyway. It's not ignoring what happened, it's choosing not to live in it anymore. Your future deserves more of your focus than your past ever did. You have a choice to make every single day. Will you keep reliving what broke you, or will you rewrite the story into something meaningful? The path forward isn't straight. It has setbacks, moments of doubt, echoes of old pain, but forward is the only direction where change happens, the only place where joy returns, the only space where freedom exists. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to take one step, then another, and then another. Momentum builds when action begins, and your action begins, and your action, however small, proves that the past no longer owns you. You are not stuck. You are standing at the doorway of a new beginning. Walk through it. Choose freedom. Choose healing. Choose forward. Let go. Move on and rise like never before. You've carried the weight long enough. The anger, the regret, the fear, they don't belong in your future. Today, you've been reminded of your power. Not because everything is perfect, but because you're willing to keep walking. Let this be the line you draw in the sand. The moment you say, I will no longer live in the shadow of my past. Breathe, release, rise, let go of what was, and move forward into everything you're meant to become. Your future is waiting. Step into it with strength, with peace, and with purpose.